Okay, this is all new territory for me in this storyline. Ignite. We'll hold off on that just a second. Open box, a pile of wooden boxes. They're large enough for an adult to hide inside. You pry one open. Inside, human heads and limbs are neatly arranged. No torsos. The faces are eerily serene. Their expressions almost peaceful, even happy. A chill runs down your spine. Critical success. She's not doing good. Oh, you know what? Good thing I looked at that. I need you to heal up Amy with a Y. Yeah, that should be good. So we got Irene out and her father. How's my ammo? 24 bullets, we're good. Apparently I stole a dagger, then I got some daggers, that's good. Hell yeah, growth check. Get that off my screen, whatever. There's an empty box. There's a lot. They're large enough for you to hide inside. Those followers won't give up so easily. It's safer if I hide in there. After some time, the door is smashed open and the followers rush into the corridor. Where are they? Did they jump out the window? No, there's no way they'd survive that. They're not hiding in the boxes either. Forget it, we'll find them sooner or later. Right now, Mr. Sherman and his daughter are the priority. Failing to locate you, the three of them leave. Success. Oh, good. Can apply flames. Nice. I'll burn some people. 1. At all times, one person must remain outside while the other enters the room. Once inside, the door must be sealed from the outside. 2. No one is permitted to remain inside for more than 2 hours. If this time is exceeded, the door must remain sealed and the bishop must be informed immediately. 3. If white spores are present on the door, do not enter under any circumstances. 4. Before entry and upon exit, weight must be measured. Any increase must be reported to the ritual hall for further examination. Odd. Who's there? I won't let you interfere with our sacred duty. You're about to get shot in the face with a shotgun. Would that mess with her gun? Hold on, back up to... Can I even... There we go. No! There's no penalty for her being in the back. Of course, it doesn't do anything with the other Amy either. Whatever. Brought a knife to a gunfight. Another dagger. Alright, what's behind this door, huh? Twist the wheel. 30 sport, 50 strength. 40 sport, 20 strength. Strength check it is. That's a big old failure, I tell you what. That's even worse. There we go. At last, the wheel locks into place and the heavy door groans open. What's inside? The hell is this? Tools are scattered around the place. More materials, nice. Tools are scattered around the place. A hammer. Saw. You recognize him. He was praying in the hall earlier. Now he lies lifeless, his vacant eyes staring into nothingness. There's nothing you can do for him. Scavenge. You skillfully avoid the spores and manage to retrieve something. What did I just get? And then we'll ignite those spores. Ah. Anyway. A flamethrower. Ooh. Ooh. Take organ. I'm sorry, what? The organs are disturbingly fresh. The blood vessels still pulse faintly. You force yourself to look away, trying not to think about where they might have come from. Carefully collect some. Toss the organs. The pool is nearly empty. With only a shallow layer of water at the bottom, something rides beneath the surface, absorbing the crimson liquid. Following the instructions on a notice, you toss the fresh organs into the pool. They sink quickly and bubbles rise to the surface. A deep sense of unease washes over you. Your heart pounds violently in your chest. The hell? Before you can react, a tentacle shoots from the depths, wrapping around you in a grip. In an instant, you have yanked into the pool. A huge tentacle drags you into the pool. You will struggle. Oh, I got exactly what I needed to roll. You thrash against the tentacle's grip, struggling with every ounce of strength. At last, it loosens and you break free. Scrambling out of the pool, gasping for breath, you could wave a few crashes over you. A cold wave of fear crashes over you. Hey, one. Finally a success. That was too close. Okay, we're getting out of here. Did I get anything out of that? Just a flamethrower. And I also got a new stack of my, I can't open the door from the inside. Oh, there's the notice we're talking about. Ensure the pool is filled. The following materials are strictly prohibited. Heads, limbs, uncut torsos. Do not remain inside the chamber for more than 2 hours. Stay focused and prepare for materials. Do not panic if spores appear. Remain calm and eliminate them with flamethrowers. So what am I supposed to do? Speed up time? Actually, I can wait, can't I? Wait. So what am I supposed to do now? Because I can't interact with this. Can't interact with this. I mean, I guess I'll just take these for now. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there we go. You find several useful tools, but removing the door won't be easy. It's going to take a significant amount of time. Wow. The illusion of choice. I guess there's no other choice. I have to be patient and start working on it. You set to work, slowly and carefully, on the heavy door. The stench of blood in the air gnaws at you, making it difficult to focus. After what feels like an eternity, you finally manage to create a small crack in the door. The cool night air from outside brings a welcome relief. You realize it's already dark. Suddenly, a deafening explosion shakes the air, and the door in front of you is blasted off its hinges, crumbling under the force. Well, the door can't hold me anymore. At least the explosion spared me from all that hard work. But what's going on outside? The heavy door is now laying on the ground. Move carefully, each step measured and cautious. Fortunately, the spores show no reaction to your presence. I think those should be burnt. After clearing the rubble, you hear voices coming from behind the door. Boom, 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 boom. Sheriff, so you were telling the truth. As I said, Sheriff, there are lunatics everywhere. We need to destroy this place before they bring harm to the town. You're still alive! Get over here! That was too close. If I had been any slower, you have no idea what's inside. That doesn't matter now. We need to get out of here before the whole place comes down. Start setting the dynamite. We can't let those monsters escape. Let's move. Allow me to explain. When we arrived, those followers had already turned into monsters. We thought you had too. Now let us get out of here while we still can. I'll leave for now, but I'm not done with Sherman yet. With a deafening explosion, the dynamite ignites, shaking the ground beneath you. The church begins to collapse, its entrance swallowed by falling rubble. Fascinating. I'm telling you, this whole thing must be a scheme by the profiteer. You really think so? There's a massive iron mine beneath the church. Sherman wanted the land for mining, but the church refused to sell. Rich bastards like him will do anything to get what they want. And now those white things are turning people into monsters. If he's behind this just for profit, that's beyond horrifying. Have you seen how he treats his workers? It's practically torture. They say he has some kind of magic, drains people's blood and turns it into gold. That's terrifying. Finally, that's the last of them. These dynamite crates are way heavier than I expected. I should have asked for a bigger paycheck. Gave me a gun. Thanks. What did you do before we got here? How did you manage to escape? His questions feel more like an interrogation. You understand it's standard procedure, but it still makes you uncomfortable. After I helped my client escape the church, I found a secret room and hid inside. Unfortunately, the door can only be opened from the outside. And it took me quite a while, but I finally managed to crack it open. When I did, I noticed something was off. As you've already seen, those followers have changed. Some of them even grew tentacles. But beyond that, you didn't search for survivors. You just rushed to blow up the church. That's murder. If I hadn't gotten out when I did, I'd be dead alongside those monsters. I understand your anger, but if this ever happens again, I'd do the same thing. You saw what those monsters were capable of. If any of them made it to the town, there'd be a lot of casualties. His words make it clear. He's a utilitarian, willing to sacrifice a few to save many. Let's just hope you're never faced with a situation like that again. I'm so glad you made it out. I thought those monsters had gotten to you. I can't even begin to express my gratitude. You truly saved me, Irene. Here, this is your reward. Oh, damn, money. Windfall. If I hadn't made it out in time, were you just gonna bury me alive down there? But you did make it out, and you're standing right here, aren't you? Let's not dwell on what didn't happen. Ugh. You gaze into the distance. The commission is done. It's time to leave. I've done my part. My task is complete. There's nothing else I can do. Whatever happens next, that's for the locals to handle. Away from the vortex. You completed Sherman's request and ensured his survival. In return, he rewards you handsomely with your job done. You chose to step away from the chaos, leaving the place and its horrors behind. This is only one of endings. I don't think this is the true ending. Ouch. Usually those endings require you fighting an Eldritch horror. You managed to please resident in his energy change. What's he gonna give me? Gloves. I've been watching this guy. After he died, the spore started spreading. It only took a few minutes to get to what you're seeing here. I don't want to end up like that. Luckily, it seems they're afraid of fire. But here's something interesting I've noticed. If I breathe quickly, the spores spread faster. When I stay calm, they stop altogether. Pick flowers. Jesus. Check grass. You were fortunate enough to find several lucky clovers. Oh yeah, another growth. Anything else? This looks like something, but it's not. Miss Irene is home now. I truly hope she recovers and can be carefree again after everything she's been through. Give me something good. What did he just give me? Old photo. Half of what's supposed to be a family photo has been taken away by the flame. Only a young man and an elder can recognize the remaining part. Interesting. It's an old photo and it's a story item. What am I supposed to do with it? What's going on here? I was asleep when I suddenly heard an explosion. Nothing important, but you should head it back. This place is going to collapse and it's dangerous. Then I definitely can't miss this. Don't worry about me. I can take good care of myself. And a good show is even better than with some beer. The old man pulls out 2 bottles of beer and hands you one. Well, the sheriff's here. I guess nothing too bad is going to happen. Alright, but stay at a safe distance. Ha! I lived through the Great Fire. This is nothing. That's not the true ending. After all the bizarre events you've witnessed, you decided to step away, to take a break from it all. One day during your travels, a newspaper catches your eye, a report on a disaster in a town you once set foot in. A great fire has ravaged Cleveland, consuming everything in its path. The devastation was absolute, and you are among the few who survived. Compelled by curiosity, you return to the town. But the place you remembered is gone. Everything you once saw, every street and building, is either reduced to rubble or in the slow process of being rebuilt. As you wander through the unfamiliar ruins, you search for familiar faces, but find none. Eventually, your steps take you to where the church once stood. The grand structure once imposing now lies in ruin, its secrets lost to the ashes. You abandoned them. You abandoned the truth. Whatever answers you sought, whatever justice you hoped for, they are buried here, among the ruins, forever out of reach. True endings have you fight eldritch horrors, fight old gods. That's how you receive the truth. Alright, we'll reload back to this decision. I'll stop this part here because I got dinner. But this time, next time, I will tell him the full truth and see if it makes any changes. Then not, then we'll head back down. Well, you can't see my mouse cursor, I turned that off. Down into the cemetery there. Because I know that progresses to the true ending, so... we'll see what happens in this alternate path here. Thanks for watching.